We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Chicago.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. It's good. Richard, what a fantastic matchup we have at the center position tonight. Two of the best in the NBA.
It feels like a gladiator fight when two centers go at it. I expect it to be physical right from the start. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of foul trouble. That's always a big story in games like this.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Halliburton for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Payton attacking.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Pippen. It's hauled in by Duncan. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Duncan. Inside. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Cousins. And it's Wallace penetrating. Out to Thompson. Back to Pippen. To the inside. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
For the finish. And Mullen with the slam.
How about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
Halliburton right side. Just 5 on the clock. With the crossover, Duncan with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Here's Payton, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Back to Payton. Giannis outside. There's the pick. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Floats it up for Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by New Orleans. Giannis inside. Out to Duncan. Outside Mullen. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 2.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Out to Duncan. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside, Dort. Mullen with the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on defense. Still an underrated part of his game.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Pelicans lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And he makes the first but misses the second. Bulls trail by 5. Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mullen. Duncan in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans leading by 8 on the wing. Wallace. To the paint. Here's Cousins.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Giannis right side. Bulls moving the ball around. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Back to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Cousins. Fires from deep. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Dort. Screen by Duncan. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Cousins.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The tray. Cousins missing again. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Timeout for New Orleans.
On defense, the Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Mitchell outside. It's Pippen on the wing. Scoreless thus far. And the basket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Duncan.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Halliburton. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Pass to Gordon. 1:33 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Chicago calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pelicans leading by 7. A floater. Yep, that one goes in there. Halliburton's got 6 points.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Halliburton drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, great job by Halliburton. Recognize the D being a little too aggressive there.
The Pelicans have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Left side, Gordon. Beasley outside. Pass to Achua. That one misses. Good D by Weber. He gets that one. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Gets it off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Chicago calls timeout. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Outside for Pippen. Wallace outside. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff. With some arc, and Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Duncan gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pelicans leading by 8. RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in a big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my number one. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Halliburton outside. Camby the screen. Floats one up. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Dort from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside, Dort. Screen by Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. He lobs it up, and Weber throws it down.
How about Weber there, rising up for the alley-oop. Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to handle that one home.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now Halliburton. He's got 13. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Mitchell. 59 seconds left in the third. Pass to Cousins. From the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And very solid three-point shooter for a big man. Part of what makes Cousins so dangerous at that end of the floor.
And here is Mullen. .36 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Thompson. He's got 6. Weber a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Mullen. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Donaldson. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good.
30 seconds.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timeout called the Bulls. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Puts it up off the inbound. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot. Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Up top, Cousins. Halliburton right side. Over in the corner, Cousins. Bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Pass to Mullen. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Outside Mullen. To the inside. That one good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Halliburton. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Screen by Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post. The D just never knows what to do with him.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Halliburton. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Weber throws it down.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Back to Cousins. It's stolen by Duncan.
2 minutes.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. All going up court. And it's in there. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
And this is what leaders do. Peyton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Pass to Halliburton. Weber a screen. Out to Thompson. Wallace outside. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Mullen. And Mullen with the slam.
He's such an incredible defender. Duncan, so clever and coming up there with the steal to ignite the break.
Weber can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Wallace looking for an opening. Weber a screen. Thompson in the corner. Weber outside. New Orleans moving it around. Inside. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis to take the lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 56 seconds left in the game. New Orleans making a switch here. It's stolen by Mullen. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Cousins. Out to Wallace. Shot to stop the run. Trains it from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
A floater. It's stolen by Duncan. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Peyton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D. Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak.
And this is an important spot for Dort. Can he come through in the clutch for his team?
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.